Hi, I am Angelina from Cleveland, Ohio. I built this a few years ago for sifting my soil for soil blocks. And I love this, so I want to share. Soil blocker. So these things are so tiny. If you get one little a chunk of anything in it, ruins your soil block. So this is the purpose. I built this to go on top of this is a medium concrete mixing tub from Home Depot. They're 10 bucks. This is fantastic for soil blocking. You could smash everything in here. I use this for repotting absolutely everything. I love this. But this is totally, you can easily customize this for, even if you have one of the potting trays that are that have an incline to them, it's not going to go anywhere. You can totally customize this to go over your wheelbarrows. If you're doing compost, I would go with, you could get the bigger mesh that's 1/2 inch hardware cloth. I even put an eye hook on it. I hang this on the wall, I hang all my gardening stuff all together, which I'll show you that later. So this, I will show, once I show you how to do this, you can see how to customize it to anything. But it stays put, and I see so many people struggling with their boxes over wheelbarrows, and they're sliding all over the place while they're trying to dump medium into it. So I priced all this out. If you go to Home Depot, everything you see here is one-stop shopping. So the 2x3 I priced last night, this is January 2024, I priced, this is a 2x3x8, it was $2.48. The 1/4 inch hardware cloth, 2 foot by 5 foot, is $14 1/4. The 1/2 inch, 2 foot by 5 foot hardware cloth is 11 bucks. The screws, I use the screws. I use these lathe screws. I think these are 3/4 inch, or you could buy 1 inch. These are 11 bucks a box. I couldn't believe, or 12 bucks a box. But you get 200 screws. So if you wanted, you would have enough screen to make 3 of these if you wanted, or one of these and a bigger one for your wheelbarrow or your gorilla cart. I really, really want a gorilla cart, just sending that out to the universe. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is pretend there's an imaginary line, like right at the top and right at the top. So you take that measurement, let's see, take that measurement, I did 1.5 inches longer, you could do 2 inches if you wanted, it doesn't matter. It's not. So the measurement from line to line is 26.5. So if I add 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches, that's, wait, 1.5 inch is 29.5 inches for this. So I'm going to cut those. Don't knock the camera over. To move the camera. 29.5 inches. Times 2. Okay, so now take these 2 pieces of wood and you want to drill, you want to mark. Okay, so to get the center point, for these, which is round, so what I do is I take these, you know how I did it, showing how I did it. Okay, so I took these and I laid them this way. Oh, these. It's a little better. And then I clamped them together. And you get your center mark for where you drill your hole on both sides by this measurement. So pretend this isn't here. So you take this, put it in the middle. Just kind of eyeball it, and then make a mark or measure it. I don't too much measure. Then you're going to clamp these together and drill your hole. Do I have a clamp? Do I have 2 clamps? Get you a hole saw. Oh, this is 1.5 inches, but maybe like if you're going, so you're going to drill the hole. Is that what this is? Always the wrong way. Always the wrong way. Another battery. Okay, here's one. Okay, cool. At least you can see if you need this to go bigger or smaller on your wheelbarrow or your gorilla cart. If I get one, I'll make another video. Okay, so there's my mark. Ooh. Oh. There you go. Here's your 2 halves. Make it closer. Okay. We'll leave the camera there. Okay, so now you have your 2 pieces. For whatever length you cut them for whatever for whatever box you do. So you put it where you need it. And then, well, and then scrub off the dirt. But then here's where you get your measurement for this. I just hold it up. It's about where I want it. Make a mark and cut to. Or in the case of a wheelbarrow, say if one side's smaller, you know, you can make one longer, one shorter, like one shorter, one longer, depending on your wheelbarrow. And you can make it to fit anything you want. Oh, where was my mark? So, okay, here's my mark and just cut two. Oh, okay, perfect. Except I don't like that piece. This piece really tapers off, so I am going to use this piece, I think. Okay, so then I will put, even if you use garbage wood, make sure the bottom, that it matches up on the bottom, so when you're screwing the screen in, that it's all one level. Okay. Nice to sweep up sawdust when your heater comes on. Okay, so oh shoot. So I want these. Let's see. Pencils in my hair. Okay. So I want this to go about here. Here. Now if I'm using two foot hardware cloth, the only thing I want to make sure is that this is 2 foot and this goes over enough on both sides. And you want it to go over, because I folded it, I think folding it made it stronger. See? So in here, I folded it under just like a couple sections. I don't know if it really makes it stronger, but it doesn't leave sharp corners. So I folded it under all the way around. Okay. Whenever you're putting a drill bit in, tight and back one. It locks it. I just learned that. What do we want? I think 2-inch screws are plenty. This might be easier. Ooh, 4 inches on the nose. Okay, so we're back to this table. Full card. And I am totally aware that my head is cut off. But I have a black lab pet. If he hears a squirrel fart in the yard, he will take off like a bat out of hell, and my camera would be on the floor. How about a little light? Okay. So I put 2 screws in the end of these so this won't twist. Now the other side. The other side. That piece of wood. Okay, I'm just lining it in the middle with my mark. Ooh, this is wonky. Maybe when we screw it together. Ooh, I don't know. Wow, this stuff is really warped. I guess I could have done for a better piece of wood. Oh, I almost went the wrong way. I borrowed these from a roofer friend of mine. These are fantastic. I love them. Thank you, Monty. But if you don't, and I'm sure you don't, because I didn't have these, you could just take this and hit it with a mallet or a hammer to make it tight. I think bending it over makes it stronger. I don't know if that's true, but what I'm thinking is it doesn't leave it sharp, and it won't, not that you're gonna touch that side, but, and then I just screw it in, make sure it's straight, make sure it's straight. It's not straight. I'm using little lathe screws. You could use any screws you want. Maybe put a washer on them. That does nothing. Easy open, pull narrow tape. Here it. Do not. This is Fort V compost. Vermont compost, Fort V. And this is the best stuff I found for soil blocking, but you have that little bit of stuff in there. That the soil blocks don't like. I need a bucket. Do not have a bucket. Okay. Use a Corona box. Then you have beautiful, beautiful fine for soil blocking. Let's do some more. So I bought some rosemary seeds and something else. Rosemary. Oh, and sage. I bought rosemary and sage. I had 2 huge plants of both. And I tried to move them and I killed them. And I kept thinking if I left them in the ground longer, the roots would regrow, and they didn't. So I went. And even though it's early February, even though it's early February, I know they take forever and I really suck at starting plants from seeds, but they're like $5 a plant. So I'm going to try them. And if I grow too many, I'll give them away. Everybody wants plants. I do not know how YouTubers make videos without music in the background. I don't even know how to work without music. I have my headphones on, but I really hope the camera is not picking up my headphones, or I'll do this all over again. I can't do this all over again. I don't have any more screen. But this was one of the best things I bought myself for, as you can tell, used old garbage wood. The roll of screen. Actually, I'd gotten a screen from a friend, the original screen that I built mine with. So that's what I'm left with. This is the best tool for working like this. It just, Dollar Tree, $1.25. Best. I love this thing. I don't even have, except for my big scoop shovel. I don't even have a shovel in my collection. Let's see, it's starting tools. And then when you're soil blocking, this, I think it's for like doing pastries or something when you're cooking. But this, when you're soil blocking, you could even go in there and move your soil blocks around, tighten them in, or make sure they have enough room in between your soil blocks when you're watering them. Oh, what I didn't do for this is in mine, I put a little eye bolt on here so I can hang it up. So I'll do that for this one too. Oh, that's so pretty. And it smells divine. Oh, water. I use hot water in my soil blocking because there's nothing living in there and you don't want anything living in there because it's in the house. That comes later when it's in your ground. The hot water just absorbs faster. Ooh, a lot of water. I love this bucket. It gives you really a lot of room to work in. Ooh. Oh. Nice and wet. I keep a bucket on the table. You can't see it, but keep a bucket of water. Keep rinsing off. You know, for Thanksgiving, I have all the kids over on Thanksgiving. So like there's a dozen of us and everybody wants leftovers. So I cook for 35 people. And I bought a bunch of these so everybody could go home with lots of leftovers, and I had a bunch left. I think they were like $15 for like 50 of them or something. But these are fantastic. And they come with a humidity dome. But even for the money, not bad. Oh, and my battery's getting ready to die. Oops. Oh, you can see. I don't even know if you can see that. So this doesn't. Oh. So now this won't fit the soil blocks the right way. So put them on a little cutting board, and I can scoop. Haha. And put them right in there.